All right, round 3, we're on the draw. We're going to keep this hand. No blue mana, but we've got a Gremlin to P-Foul potential. We've got a Welding Spark, so we're going to have to do our best with this. Seems problematic. Gear Seeker Serpent, I think does actually take the cake as the worst possible draw we could have gotten there. Well, this seems extremely problematic. So, gonna bottom that, because we need a blue mana. Alright. We appear to be in enormous amounts of trouble. Let's see here. I guess we sparks this. And still take too much damage? Sounds good. Yeah, I don't even want to just nuke this, because this still... He just has to play another artifact, so... Alright. We'll kill this while he's tapped out and pass. So we'll play the P-Foul. Three color aggro. It's my favorite archetype to lose against. Alright, let's go... I guess Wonder, since we probably need this card. Probably need to gain life right now. All right. So let's see. We can give this flying. And we can give it lifelink, and we can actually block the hawk and not take any damage this turn. Otherwise, I don't really have any other combination of things that are good here. So we'll give it lifelink. And I think we'll just block here. Maybe I just need to trade. But then I don't know what to do. Well, I've got the P-Foul for the hawk. I might need to lifelink again next turn, though, so I'm actually going to just block like this. Okay. So let's select for inspection's not bad. That buys us some time. But this lets him, yeah, I don't love that. So we can give P-foul flying. I can play the crane plus the gremlin. That might just be the best. Excuse me. So let's go crane. Did we miss? No, we got a puzzle nut. All right, I'll take it. Better than nothing. And we'll take a gremlin. So we can't give the P-foul flying, but our opponent also can't Eddy Trailhawk anymore. Okay. I'll leave that on top. Need it for our serpent. I think serpent should be able to do a lot of work for us next turn. Can't give it flying anymore though, so I think this is a big mistake by my opponent. They must have a trick of some sort. No? Alright, I think they just dropped the ball on that one, unfortunately for them. Great for us, though. Pretty necessary. Alright. So, let's just go ahead and drop the serpent. So my opponent can triple block the serpent and kill it, which kind of makes me want to... Let's see here. So I have 7 mana, so I can do 2... Alright, I can't do everything, because I can't pay the 1 to get the... So I see the problem. I think we're just going to... Yeah, it's a bit of a dilemma. I still think we're okay, though. Let's just go... Alright, let's go Era. Let's go Puzzle Knot. We're actually going to deal 1 to our opponent, so we can pay the 1 for Era. Pump our gremlins. Alright. So we can go flying with this. And get in there with these 3. My opponent can triple block the serpent, and I can kill these 2. I think I might just have to be willing to do that here. Alright, so we'll take out the hawk and the other construct. And we're gonna give +2, -2, and lifelink. Alright. Overall, I think that still ended up pretty good for us. Like, we lost our Serpent, but we took care of 2 cards. We have a better board presence. Era of Innovation should be able to do some good work for us alongside this Wonder. So we're going to block here. We've got the Select for Inspection if we need it. So I probably just want to bounce my Wonder now. I think I do. That way I can keep my P-foul too. So we'll bottom that. So we'll choose our Crane, a P-foul, Era of Innovation, and everything else can die. So we'll choose P-foul, Crane, Era, and lose the other things. Okay. All right. So play our Wonder. I think we're just going to attack for... If I attack for 3, I can kill him next turn. So we're going to block this because we can make this a... We can make it really big, actually. So we just get to block it. So -2/+2. All right. We can make it even bigger toughness-wise if we have to. Okay, so it looks like we get the win here, I assume. So let's go Flyer, Flying, Attack, all right, looks like opponent conceded. So they've got Cataclysmic Gearhulk in there, which is very strong. They have a very nice, I mean, I'm pretty surprised we won that one. They had an extremely aggressive start. They're playing 3-color with like multicolor cards too, which is just crazy that they're, I guess if they're primarily artifacts, I could see why it would work. Maybe want to bring in the second Puzzle Knot. It only deals with that Exemplar really well though, doesn't it? I don't remember a ton of other dudes that it deals with for under 5 mana, so probably just the one is fine. The Gremlin we definitely won. It deals with the Gearhulk, so we're going to need that. I still kind of want to keep the Select for Inspection around. Maybe just ditch the module because it is good, but it does have enough synergy with our things where maybe I just want to keep it. guess the real problem is, are we too slow for our opponent? We might be. Which is why I want to keep the select for inspection. Maybe I just ditch the puzzle knot. Gives us even less artifacts total, though, and puzzle knot has actually been playing reasonably well. But it seems like it primarily will not deal with most of my opponent's creatures, other than the Toolcraft Exemplar. Alright, I think we're cutting the puzzle knot for the Gremlin. I want to be able to deal with, like, Gear Hulk and other artifact creatures. Just being able to, like, block kill something is value enough. Alright, I guess we'll keep. No blue mana, but we've got 2 pretty good removal spells here. Ah, bummer. Well, I guess that could be worse. Alright, that's good news. If we play the module, if we don't hit a land, we can play the module and still find one. Alright, so we're playing module. I guess we're ditching probably the trade winds. Still can't find the 4th land, though. Alright. Guess we gotta hang out. I guess I can attack with Genius. So now I kind of want to kill the patrol plus the companion, I suppose. Yeah, I think that makes sense. If I get the land, that is. All right, got the land. So let's just smash plus kill those. Well, no, we want to do it now, so let's kill these 2. And get in here. Maybe they just have the Gear Hulk. Can't do much about the Gear Hulk right now. Well, it's not the worst. I guess I do have the Gear Hulk. So we'll choose I guess the Genius and the module. So we just need one more artifact and then we can deal with the Hulk. Hulk smash. Huh. Alright. So let's do this. And we'll discard Huh. I guess another peafowl. So found our blue land. Alright. I mean, I can deal with the Gear Hulk. He gets to replay it. But it might be okay. Oh, well, maybe not now. Wait, that's just weird, actually, with Gear Hulk. Okay. I still think we're alright here. So, we're going to be able to kill Gear Hulk. So we're going to have to take some damage this turn, but we're okay. Our opponent's out of cards. We get to scry. Second blue. I don't currently need. Wouldn't hurt, I guess. Actually, yeah, maybe I should have kept it. It would let me, like, Virtuoso plus Sparks, which would be pretty good. Alright, we'll keep this one. Talk myself through it. It actually worked out perfect. I got rid of one of them that I didn't need and one that I do need. My opponent's not attacking. That is perfect. So, they still do have a mana up, but I'm not going to be playing around it. No luxuries there. So, maybe the best move is Virtuoso first and then Welding Sparks. And that way, I can... Oh, yeah. Let's make the peafowl bigger. That way I can block the Hulk too. No cards in my opponent's hand. Alright, let's just Welding Sparks this now. So I can start attacking. So do I want a Quicksmith Genius off my Virtuoso token? I don't really need to lose Select for Inspection, but since I'm ahead on the board right now, I guess I'm okay with it. There's like better things we can find for sure. Like land's not one of them, but we can also just play Assembler and ditch the land, so it's all good. Okay, I mean I can play both, and I suppose that's not a bad idea. Alright. I convinced myself. I'd rather deal damage than cycle here. Have I missed any fabrication module turns? I very easily could have. So we'll just swing it to peafowl again. And pass. Could have made more sense to just leave up all the mana, attack with everything, get some fabrication module synergy. Like whatever my opponent blocks, just pump it. Guess I'd still be able to kill the Quicksmith Genius, but I'd be able to kill both of his dudes, so it'd probably be better anyway. Alright, let's give this flying. Let's attack with everything. So modules should be lethal. Even if they block our biggest dudes. In fact, I'm just going to deal 7 and play a self-assembler. I don't even need to pump. Alright. So we ended up going, what, 2-1? 2-1 I'll always take. Having a hard time sealing the deal in this format, but I thought this deck was pretty good. Like, self-assembler played well. I still like Serpent. We never really abused Ancient at all. In fact, we got abused by an opposing Ancient. Virtuoso played well. Didn't really get to try out anything too crazy in here, but discovering the Era of Innovation Whirler Virtuoso synergy is pretty amazing. I really do like that a lot. That's cool. So this deck did have some cool little synergistic thing there, but all in all, it was just like not enough Fire Weavers, not enough artifacts. So still struggling to make the archetype work exactly the way I want it to, but plenty of format left. So let's just play it a lot more and make some more discoveries. Thanks for tuning in, folks.